Picture this. The balance of power in the NBA about to be rocked. What if one of the league's most dominant forces, Giannis Antetokounmpo, packs his bags and heads to the Western Conference? It's the kind of move that could shake not just one, but multiple franchises to their core. Tonight, we dive deep into a bold prediction that could redraw the map of basketball power, and it's all about the Houston Rockets, the Warriors' ultimate postseason rival, aiming for the league's biggest move since Kevin Durant joined Golden State. Buckle up, basketball fans, because this could be the beginning of a massive era shift in the NBA. The background: Bucks. At a crossroads since winning it all in 2021, the Milwaukee Bucks have been running in circles. They've managed just a single postseason series win, and now, with superstar Damian Lillard facing significant time away due to an Achilles injury, even the most optimistic Milwaukee fans sense a storm brewing. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the man who made Milwaukee the center of the basketball universe, now faces a critical crossroads in his spectacular career. Giannis inked a 3-year, $175 million extension with the Bucks in October 2023. At 30, he's set to make over $54 million next year, a price tag that demands championship contention, not early playoff exits. As speculation mounts about his future, analysts like Swartz of Bleacher report are raising an eyebrow at Milwaukee's offseason plans, especially with a team that feels less equipped to fight through the loaded Eastern Conference. The Houston Rockets, building for a superstar. Splash. While most trade rumors float around the NBA and fade into the background, this one carries real weight, and that weight is building in Houston. For years, the Rockets have been rebuilding, collecting young talent like Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., and Amen Thompson. They've restocked their draft shelves, scoring a valuable lottery pick via the Phoenix Suns for this year's draft, and also holding on to the Suns' unprotected 2027 first round. But here's where things get wild. Houston has a history of falling short to the Warriors, going 0-5 in postseason matchups against the dynastic duo of Steph Curry and Draymond Green. They've been so close, yet so far, most recently losing in 7 grueling games to the Warriors in this year's playoffs, despite entering as the higher. It's a storyline filled with heart, but now it might pivot. The bold prediction: Giannis to Houston. According to Swartz, Houston's treasure trove of young talent and draft assets could serve as the perfect package to entice Milwaukee. Imagine a Rockets lineup that features Giannis alongside their energetic core, coached by Ime Udoka, with the ambition and youth to challenge the West's elite. Swartz's confident prediction: Antetokounmpo is traded to the Rockets. This isn't just speculation. It's a scenario fueled by assets, strategy, and a front office craving a return to glory. And after years of losses to Golden State, what better narrative twist than Houston turning the tables with the addition of an MVP champion and Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis. The resume of a... Let's take a closer look at what makes Giannis such a game-changer. A 2-time NBA MVP, Finals MVP, 9-time All-Star, and former Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis has been a defining force on both ends of the court. His 2024-2025 season numbers: 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, 6.5 assists, nearly a steal, and over a block per contest. His career averages: 23.9 points, 9.9 rebounds, 5 assists, are nothing short of Hall of Fame. At just 30, Giannis has already accomplished what most legends dream of. But with the Bucks seeming to stall, the opportunity for a bold new narrative is now on the one that could make Houston a title favorite. Why the Rockets? And why? There are compelling reasons for this. The Western Conference is shaping up to be fiercely competitive for the next several years, and the Rockets have the motivating scars of playoff heartbreak. With Curry, LeBron, Luka, Jokic, Anthony Edwards, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and now Victor Wembanyama all crowding the West, Houston needs a transcendent superstar to truly change it. Houston's front office, flush with picks and young trade bait, could create a blockbuster offer. Toss in Phoenix's lottery pick, their future unprotected first-rounder, and perhaps someone like Jabari Smith Jr. or Suddenly, Milwaukee gets a haul, and Giannis gets a team ready to contend. Potential impact: what happens if this trade goes? Let's imagine. What does a Rockets roster look like with Antetokounmpo? Can he coexist with their dynamic young scorers, and will Houston finally have the defensive backbone it needs to outlast Western rivals? A Giannis-led team would immediately become one of the league's most athletic, fast-paced, and unselfish. He brings championship experience, leadership, and the rare ability to dominate both ends. With Ime Udoka's coaching, Emphasizing grit and team-first play, Giannis could be the last piece needed to finally slay the playoff demons haunting Houston in the... Meanwhile, Milwaukee enters a new era, one focused on youth, financial flexibility, and accumulation. They'd gain valuable picks, young players, and a chance to retool quickly. The ripple effects. A transformed Western Conference. If this deal happens, think about the ripple effects. The power structure in the West would shift dramatically. Now, it wouldn't just be the Steph Curry Warriors, the defending champion Nuggets, or Luka's Mavericks setting the pace. A Houston team led by Antetokounmpo could instantly leap to the top tier, making every Rockets-Warriors rematch must-watch TV. Additionally, with LeBron still lacing his sneakers, Jokic orchestrating in Denver, and Wembanyama showcasing generational talent in San Antonio, the Western Conference would be stacked with star power at a level not seen in decades. What could change Giannis's mind? Of course, all eyes turn to Giannis himself. He's fiercely loyal, having spent his entire career with the Bucks. But he's also relentlessly competitive. Can another early playoff exit, or a disappointing start next season without Lillard, finally push him to ask for a trade? Will the Bucks prioritize their stars' happiness over slow rebuilding? Only time will tell, but as the summer rumor mill heats up, the scenario seems increasingly plausible. A summer to watch. And a league on edge. So, could we be on the brink of witnessing one of the biggest NBA trades in recent memory? If Giannis Antetokounmpo joins the Houston Rockets, it would instantly send shockwaves through the league and rewrite countless storylines heading into the 2025 season. Basketball fans, let's make this a two-way conversation. Tap that like button if you'd love to see Giannis shake up the West, and join the discussion in the comments. Should the Rockets go all in on a superstar trade, or is another path the answer? What would you give up for Giannis if you were in charge? Your opinions and insights make this community special. Keep them coming. Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over. Until then, keep your eyes on the headlines, and don't miss a beat here on our channel, where every day, history is just a trade away.